Creepy last words of criminals, final statements before execution. Throughout history, the final words of condemned criminals have ranged from chilling confessions to eerie, cryptic statements that continue to haunt us. Some laughed in the face of death, while others left behind mysteries that remain unsolved to this day. Whether spoken with remorse, defiance, or pure madness, these last words give us a disturbing glimpse into the minds of killers in their final moments. Tonight, we take you into the darkest corners of history to uncover some of the creepiest last words ever spoken by criminals before execution. 1. I'll be back. I always come back. A promise from beyond the grave? In 1985, convicted serial killer James French was set to be executed in the electric chair. French was known for his violent crimes, but it was his eerie sense of humor that made his final moments so unforgettable. As he was strapped into the chair, he turned to the reporters watching him and smirked, delivering one of the most chilling last statements ever recorded. How about this for a headline? French fries. The room fell silent. Was this a twisted joke, or was he truly unbothered by his impending death? Even more unsettling was his final whisper, heard only by the prison chaplain. I'll be back. I always come back. Was this just bravado? Or did he know something we didn't? Some guards later claimed to hear strange noises in the execution chamber long after his death. 2. I am the devil. The confession of Karl Panzram. Few criminals have embraced their evil nature quite like Karl Panzram, a sadistic murderer who claimed to have killed over 20 people. Panzram's hatred for humanity ran so deep that he refused to apologize for his crimes. As he stood before the gallows in 1930, his executioner hesitated while preparing the noose. Panzram, annoyed by the delay, growled, "Hurry it up, you Hoosier bastard. I could kill 10 men while you're fooling around." Those were his last words before the trapdoor opened beneath him. Some say his cold, unblinking stare as he fell remains burned into the minds of those who witnessed it. But what was more chilling was his earlier confession during his trial, where he simply stated, "I am the devil." To this day, some prison guards claim to feel a dark presence near the gallows where he was hanged. 3. I'd rather be fishing. The calm of Ted Bundy. One of the most infamous serial killers in history, Ted Bundy was known for his charm, intelligence, and brutal murders. Bundy terrorized America throughout the 1970s, luring victims with his boy-next-door personality before revealing his true, monstrous nature. Before his execution in 1989, many expected Bundy to show some sign of remorse. Instead, his final words were strangely casual. "I'd rather be fishing." Was this Bundy's way of showing defiance, or did he truly feel nothing as he faced death? Some believe these words were part of his manipulative nature, refusing to give satisfaction to those who sought his repentance. As the electricity surged through his body, a storm raged outside the prison. Some witnesses claimed the lights flickered unnaturally, as if Bundy's presence refused to fade completely. For Kiss My Ass. John Wayne Gacy's last laugh. Convicted of murdering 33 young boys and men, John Wayne Gacy was one of America's most notorious serial killers. He hid behind the mask of a clown, performing at children's parties while secretly committing unimaginable horrors. When his time came in 1994, Gacy remained as arrogant as ever. As he lay on the gurney for lethal injection, he scoffed at the witnesses watching him and sneered, "Kiss my ass." There was no remorse, no fear, just pure defiance. Moments later, as the lethal drugs took effect, a small smile was said to remain on his lips. Some say he left the world laughing at his victims, while others believe it was nervous fear disguised as bravado. 5. I am innocent. The mysterious case of Cameron Willingham. Not all final words are defiant or cruel. Some are heartbreaking and full of doubt. In 2004, Cameron Willingham was executed in Texas for allegedly setting a fire that killed his 3 children. But the case against him was riddled with controversy, and many experts now believe the fire was accidental rather than arson. As Willingham prepared for lethal injection, his last words were, "I am innocent. "I did not kill my children." Years later, forensic science discredited the evidence used against him, raising terrifying questions. Did the state execute an innocent man? So, what does that say about our justice system? Some believe that his spirit haunts the execution chamber, seeking the justice he was denied. Conclusion: what do these final words tell us? The last words of criminals offer a rare glimpse into their twisted psyches, their fears, and sometimes their innocence. Some mocked death, some met it with silence, and others left behind unsettling mysteries that will never be solved. Which of these final statements chilled you the most? Do you think some criminals knew something beyond the grave, or were these just empty words from lost souls? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more dark and eerie true crime stories, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a chilling upload. Bell subscribe for more dark truths. Bell.